I am headed over to Costco. Right, it is Monday. It is 3 p.m. and it's just, I feel like garbage. I probably shouldn't be leaving the house, especially going this far. And this is gonna be a 3 to 4 hour trip. But everyone needs stuff. I was supposed to go yesterday and I didn't have any sleep. Tomorrow I'm getting my hair done, and I know a lot of y'all are probably yelling I should cancel it. I shouldn't be around those chemicals. I know the smart me would cancel it. The ADHD, where I'm hyper focused on how ugly my hair is, can't take it no more. I have been struggling with what my hair looks like since I got this phone, because it shows the truth. Okay, it shows the truth, and I cannot handle it any longer. Yeah, just can't do it. Everyone's been lying to me, and my other phone was even lying. So I'm keeping that appointment, and pray to God I have no issues. I've never had an issue other than I have to come home usually and wash their shampoo out. Even though I do use their shampoo, sometimes it's too strong. And I stopped using it because my hair was falling out. I just use the purple a couple of times a month only. But yeah, I have to get this done. Last night, don't worry, I'm not going to keep recording long because I know you're hearing the ground probably. Unless this new phone erases the sound of the road like it's supposed to. Last night I had the horrible episode. I was fine, but like I said, I thought I was going to have an episode because not only did I not get enough sleep, I don't even know if it was trying the food, because it usually would happen right away if it was the food, and it didn't happen right away. It happened at 10:30 at night, went on until around 4 a.m. I did get way too cold. We went out to this food line last night at 9:30. We have been to a grocery store about 4 times this week, and Dino is out of chicken. Could he tell me any of those times, even last night? No, because he likes to wait until he's completely out, which makes me want to strangle him, because that puts me out. Now I have to take extra trips, and it's not like it's going to go bad because he freezes the bitch. Yeah, I'm ticked. I get ticked with stuff like that. I hate it. So I'm gonna go buy a lot at Costco, and since they come in their own little baggies, separate the little baggies and freeze them all, so I don't have to do this. And I'm just gonna have to start paying attention. But used to, when I would pay attention, all of a sudden he wasn't eating chicken anymore, and then I wasted the money and it had to be thrown away because I couldn't eat the chicken and he wouldn't eat it. And he doesn't eat stuff that's in the freezer for more than, like, I don't know, 6 weeks. It's kind of weird about stuff like that. And if it's been in the fridge for more than 3 to 4 days, he says it's bad, even with vegetables. So now we're doing frozen vegetables because that was just costing me way too much money with that kind of craziness. But yeah, I had a horrible episode. My throat is in so much pain from all the throwing up. It scratched it to shreds. I was already having a bathroom episode for 2 days straight. I thought I had a little stomach virus, but sometimes that's a warning sign that I'm about to have an episode. I don't know where all the food's coming from because there's been multiple days I didn't eat nothing. The only thing I know 100% that is safe, but environment, stress, cold, smells, they're my triggers too. But for food is potatoes, even certain potato chips, potatoes, not restaurant french fries. If you're thinking, oh, she eats french fries, no, because most of those are not real. They have all kind of ingredients up in it. It's not just a potato. So I don't eat them. So some plain potato chips, microwave potatoes, which is what I normally do because I can keep the potatoes in the fridge so they're for over 24 hours cold before I even cook them. And no, I haven't tested my blood sugar. It's just what I've heard. I've also heard you can cook them and leave them in there for 24 hours, warm them back up, and it does the same thing as leaving them in there beforehand. I haven't tested my blood sugar because if it says, oh, your blood sugar is high, I don't have any choices here. So I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I have zero choices. Now my weight weight is 100% just like 205. That's it. It's just not moving one way or another. So as long as it doesn't go higher, I want it to go down, but that's where we're standing. It doesn't matter if I do 20, 30,000 steps a day. It doesn't matter if I do a little workout. It doesn't matter anything. My pant size don't go down. My scale doesn't go down because I am inflamed. I am inflamed, especially after when I have episodes. I am inflamed. Trying to concentrate on talking, like on what I want to say, but I'm about to stop because I got a long drive, like an hour. But yeah, so the cottage cheese that I eat, the 1/3 fat, Daisy, safe. The potatoes are safe. The butter I use is safe. The coffee I use is safe. Skinny Girl syrup seemed to be safe for me. Light cream Food Lion brand is the only one that seems to be safe for me. The salt, Redmond salt, I can do the Redmond's salty and the smoked one. I can do occasionally Kobe chat cheese. I was being able to do fresh mozzarella, so I have gotten some, and fresh like Parmesan that goes in the fridge, so I am going to try that again just to see. And I can do fresh turkey, only from the one place. And that is it. Oh, and my roast beef deli meat from Food Lion, but they were out yesterday. But that seems to be it. And apples. Pink Lady. I got some last night because they have been out for a long time. I've tried other apples, horrible fells. But Pink Lady, I seem to not fell with. And like I said, I can't do keto. All I can do is low carb. All I can do is try to keep my carbs 75 or less, which I have been doing really good at keeping them 50 or less with no problem. And that's including the potato and the cottage cheese, because cottage cheese does have carbs in it. Alright, so I'm going to shut up now, concentrate on driving, turn some music on, and try to relax since I don't feel so good and I'm a little irritated about things. So now he's amazing when I'm sick. He comes and checks on me, calls me his baby. He asks if I need anything. Do I need water? Of course I can't drink water, even though I was very thirsty and wanted water. And he was going to make me a coffee, but I was too nauseous for a coffee. The chicken broths don't seem to help anymore. And yes, I can have chicken broths, but not chicken. He's really nice about it. Did I need some of his Ritz crackers? No, because I have allergic reactions to Ritz crackers even without it being mast cell. So I usually don't do anything other than a heating pad, sit straight up in the bed and run back and forth from the toilet, throwing up and doing the other stuff. It's just, I need him to get better at telling, like, us buying stuff. And I know they weren't on sale because that's one of the things that's too expensive. But we were in the store. It was at the end of our road. And if I didn't have to go get other stuff from Costco, I would just go into that store and buy him some chicken for the night. But I'm also going to go pick him up some poke bowls. And that is expensive. Okay, that is expensive because we're not in Hawaii. In Hawaii, it's cheap. Here, they are expensive. But he only gets them every 2 months or so. I buy him 2 of them, which is like $45 for 2. And then we take it home and he cooks up some rice, so it lasts for 4 days. He separates it in the 4 days, so I guess it's not that bad. But they're very small amount. I literally think it's $20 a pound. It could even be more than that. They are expensive because we are not on the coast. We are not on the coast. And we are having wildfires. We have one exactly 1 mile from the house that's been going on since last night. And that could also be triggering me, like, to have an episode. And it's 89% attained and it's headed south of us, so that's why when a heading went out, I don't think it could get to where we are, but is crazy with these wildfires right now. Everything is just so dry and so windy, and they are just, no one's burning, they're just sparking and hitting. It must be glass or little broken mirrors on the grass, because glass in Florida started this huge one when I was a kid. The whole forest got burned down from it. Okay, so I'm gonna shut up now. Hopefully the road was not loud. So I am stuck in basically standstill traffic. We are barely rolling. I've been stuck in it for 15 minutes. We have not even gone half a mile. This is the first time we've gotten to roll. It says there are 7 different accidents on this road, and there is no way to get off of it. I meant to check before I got on this road to go home, and forgot to, because the traffic seemed backed up coming here. So what did I buy at Costco? I got Dino some seedless peppers, him 2 packs of chicken breasts. They did not have the poke bowl. I got him 3 containers of those 90-second rice you put in the microwave. They last until November. There's 12 per box for like $11 or something, or 9 something, somewhere around there. Got my parents 5 of those. Got my mom chicken breasts, chicken thighs. Got my dad the chili that they make there in the little food area. I also got them the pre-made, all these are bought stuff. Briskets, 2 of those, 1 of the roast beefs, a one carnita box, him a box of all the separate little guacamole. I got him little scoop chips that he wanted. What else? Got Dino bananas. Got my dad and them tomatoes, cucumbers. Also got them New York strip, a thing of it. Food's getting really outrageous though. I also got a thing of top sirloin I'm going to try. So that one's mine. I think that's the only thing I bought myself. Oh, and a body pillow. I got a cooling body pillow, but I'm going to use it for the back of my bed, like at the headboard area where I don't have a headboard against the wall. Oh, and I got me 2 yard ornaments, the metal peacocks. They had 2 for $30, and they looked really cute, so I had to get them. Then I got, did I get anything else, or is that it? That, the chickens. I think that is it, y'all, and it was $600. There's literally in the back 2 bags of groceries of cold food, because I do those carrying ones. I buy them from Sam's. The Costco ones are really tiny. Then, oh, and 2 things of the individual packaged snacks of seaweed, 1 for Dino, 1 for Haley. Oh, and I did get my dad and them Vienna sausages, which was $9 and something, and $20 for the low sodium Spam. But that is 100% it, y'all. 100% it. Okay. Like, before the pandemic, I know that's 5 years ago, but before then, I would pay like $400, and I would have eggs, and I would have milk, and I would have more steak, and I would have big things of pork, and I would have tons of freezer stuff. Like, this cart would be so packed. I would have paper towels, toilet paper, baby wipes. Y'all, the baby wipes and paper towels is coming through the mail because the store didn't have any, and that was $100 alone. I would just, this car would be so full you could not see. And now it's empty basically. Like, what? And if I had to buy the baby wipes and paper towels there, the bill would have been $700 and something. And I bought them last night online, so basically it is $700. It's just so expensive. And the chicken wasn't a bad price, $2.99 a pound. That's normal price, and they're already separated, so I don't have to spend the money to put them in Ziploc bags, because when we are doing this, would be like 12 different separations I would have to do, so that's 12 Ziploc bags, and those freezer bags are not cheap, y'all, because we use a lot, so they get expensive when you use a lot. So I don't know, everything's going up, crazy price. I'm still an hour from the house, y'all. I am less than a mile and a half from Costco right now. I'm gonna see if there's any way off this road and go a different way. Okay, so I'm about to show you the containers that I got. It was a total of $130. I had coupons and all that stuff, and let me tell you, I had a shoe rack that was very small, not enclosed in, that I paid more than $130 for, that used to be here, and cat hair would get all over it. So then I bought those other containers I had showed y'all. I'll show you one of them in a minute. And I still, with those, they were $40 a piece. I had 4 different ones, so that was still basically over $130. But these are enclosed, and they can be taken apart later, they can be moved, they can be put in my closet, they can be done a million things for them. So let me show you. All right, so I had this one, 2 other big ones like this, and then some crap one, and then a short one, all down this hallway. And they stick out way farther, like I explained. You just can't see it from this angle. It's like a big difference. Dino talked me into going way up with them. I wasn't going that high, but hi Freya, hi honey. So now they are easy to clean. You can put more than just shoes in them. That's my Vivor stool for the garden. I'll show y'all this summer. It just came in today, but as you can see, we can put shoes in it. That's what I mainly, most of these are empty right now, but I have shoes in a lot of them. And then this one I showed y'all before, it just has the lint brush and stuff like that. I think this has baby wipes, more shoes. I'm going to put more of my shoes here, and it'll take up less space in my closet. I'm trying to focus backwards. So that is what I'm really thrilled about. You can see the difference. So when I had it sticking that much farther out, it's about a 6-inch difference, a little more than that. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it stuck out 6 more inches this way, and I was stumbling. Hey, no, we're not going to do that. Let me put this back there. He doesn't jump on this. But I really didn't want this here. But it keeps him from jumping. But, yeah. So, that's what, it's huge. I know. But, what? You're disturbing me. I'm trying to make a video. Look at y'all got, hey, where'd y'all bring the paper towel thing in here? Why? No, it's freezing. It's 30 out there. All right, hold on. All right, so we went to Food Lion after I got home from Costco. And I got the roast beef meat. And I ate half a pound with my cats. Mainly, I ate it all. They ate 1 slice, all of them together. That's the only thing I've eaten today. I feel an episode coming on so bad. And I have my hair appointment tomorrow. I'm hoping I can fight through it. I don't know what's... Okay, my house is not cold. I usually keep my house colder than it is right now. But I'm hot. When cold is a trigger, and when my temperature starts dropping in my body is when I really have a bad one. So, I have a big, fluffy house jacket on. Okay? I have 2 identical fluffy blankets on. Okay? I have a very hot heating pad underneath with my big, thick, fluffy pajamas, trying to raise my temperature. My temperature right now is 93.2. My normal temperature is 95.7, 94.7. Anywhere between those two numbers has always been my normal temperature. But it dropping that much difference always sends me into a tailspin. It always causes me problems. I know you're like, oh, you can't be that low. That's like going into hyperthermia, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know that. I literally know that. It's why I get so desperately ill. It is something that happened my whole entire life. It is not a new problem. It's just, let's get real. Before getting COVID, the Delta version, because I got multiple, I had the OG and survived it, and it didn't leave long-lasting issues. I had it multiple times before getting the Delta version, and that one kicked my butt. I've had it multiple times since, but that first one is what gave me the issues with mast cell, always on. Like, once I went keto, other than when I went to Hawaii, I was able to, I never had the food issues. I never had the throwing up. I never had the diarrhea, the blood pressure sinking to the ground, the pulse going sky high. I never had the allergic reactions to all the foods in the world. Like, that was not a thing anymore. Like, when I went keto, it solved all my issues. Everything until I got that Delta version. Now, Dino also used hand sanitizer in the car with the windows up next to me without thinking. And let me tell you, that's the hand sanitizer I used 100 times a day when we would go out. Like, the whole time. Y'all, I got so desperately ill within seconds of him using it. My nose started running. My throat started itching like insane. My skin started crawling. I got really dizzy. I started to wheeze. And I guess because I have stopped using it at all, like, I'm even carrying normal soap, liquid soap, because a lot of the bathrooms use antibacterial soaps, and it'll say alcohol and blah blah blah, and hand sanitizer, blah blah blah. So I'm carrying my own with me. Yeah, that definitely must have been affecting me the whole time, and I just was so used to feeling like garbage that I didn't realize how bad it was affecting me until not using it for over a week. And now it's like, bam, it hits me hard. But I think I'm starting to warm up. I really am. So I'm crossing my fingers. Hold on, my mom was trying to see what my daughter is. Her and her friend went to Starbucks at 2. It is 8:40, and it is saying they are still at Starbucks. 6 hours and 40 minutes in a Starbucks, I would lose my shit. They must be buying multiple drinks, because now they have the rule that you have to buy something to be in their building or use their bathroom, and then you have to buy something, like, so I don't know what the rule is, like how often you have to buy it, like how long can you stay per item. I know Hawaii is like 30 minutes per drink you buy, like you have to buy a drink every 30 minutes to stay 30 minutes longer. I don't know if they have rules about time everywhere else now. Like I said, it is a new corporate policy. They literally have signs everywhere now that you have to purchase something to be in their stores, period. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, I'm starting to warm up. Plus, it got me a hot coffee to try to help warm me up. I'm just assuming the deli meat was too cold for me, and it pulled down my temperature. I think it's also why I can't do the creamies. I can't do smoothies. I can't drink iced coffee. Like, even if I was to make it, like, just put it in the fridge, because we all know I can't use tap water to make ice. I can't really use any water to make ice unless it's been boiled through the friggin', like, boiled on the stove or a coffee maker. Which boiling your water to make ice makes the ice, like, crystal clear like diamonds. Like, it changes the look of your ice. By the way, it won't have that cloudy thing going on. So if you ever want clear ice, like a lot of places have, like some really upscale bars have, boil the water first. Literally make it with boiling hot water. But I think the reason I get so sick and shake and nauseous after having any cold item, I don't think it's the item. I think it's because it's cold. But I don't like my roast beef and stuff warmed up. Usually I'll let it sit out for a few minutes to get room temperature before I eat it. But I was really hungry and I ate it right away. I also can't eat too hot of food. Like when food first comes off, that'll make me sick. Like, I have extreme triggers for extreme heat or extreme cold. Like, at all. Like, it has to be perfect temperature of everything, and it sucks. It really does. It really is a nightmare. Like, last night I was crying because I was just so sick of this. I'm so sick. Dina's like, you didn't even eat nothing right now. And all of a sudden, I was fine. A few minutes earlier, I was perfectly fine. And within seconds, I wasn't fine. And that's why I hate. That's what I hate. And I'm going to be exposed to a lot of chemicals tomorrow, which is probably stupid. Okay, it's stupid. It's stupid. But it's that, or I do sun-in. And then sun-in can make your hair fall out. It never made my hair fall out, though. But sun-in would be so much cheaper. Now, if I sit there and she gives me an insane price, because I have not gone in a year, and usually it costs me about $300, and that includes an insane tip, like a really good tip. And I know a lot of people be like, oh my god, that's so cheap. Well, it is fantastic Sam's, okay? I'm not going to some fancy salon. I'm going to poor girl's salon, fantastic Sam's, affordable, right? But if they give me some and that is with a 20 to 25% tip, okay? So if they give me some crazy price, I'm not getting it done. It won't be worth it, especially since I really don't want a full foil, what they are telling me I need. I'm hoping this lady, when I sit with her to do the consultation before we start, I'm hoping she'll tell me I was right and I don't need the full foil. Because there's only a few spots here or there. So I'm thinking half a head of foil, right? I think a half a head of foil would more than cover it. I don't want to cover all the dark blonde. I want definition. But they say the only way it'll work is I have to cover all of it, like 95% of my hair. Yeah, that's not what I want. So, we will see. We will see. For all we know, I might not be getting anything done. And I can't decide to get my hair cut or not. I'm about to do some Pinterest looking. Do see. I'm definitely warmed up now, thank God. I was really scared. I did not want another night of throwing up. It was horrible. My throat, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. My voice still hurts from last night. It was so bad. So bad. But, oh, the Costco sells a greenhouse for about $1,200 on sale right now. It's really cute. It's little and cute, and it has a cute little roof, and it has little shelves, but you still have to build it, right? You still have to go home, follow the directions, and put it together. Do you know, to me, and I could build it cheaper and bigger, to me, it is easier to design, cut, and do it all yourself than to put together a puzzle. Because a puzzle's been built, taken apart, and now it's your turn to rebuild that. No, it's so much easier for me to build it completely from scratch. And I could do the roof at whatever angles I want, because Amazon, Home Depot, Lowe's, they all sell all the brackets you could ever need for any angles to make it easier. Instead of having to cut the roof boards to angle if I want a peak roof. You can literally buy, yes, it would add $100 extra because you need at least 4 of them. You can buy the little brackets to put it together, so you don't even have to cut nothing. It angles it in for you. And you don't have to do the measurements to make sure your angles are perfect. But that's what I've been looking at. And this man did buy it when I was there. He's like, are you going to buy one? I'm like, I think I can build it cheaper, way cheaper and bigger. And a stronger wood, because that was very soft wood. Sorry, little girl's in here and it freaks me out. It was a very soft wood. And I was like, and besides, I don't have my truck with me. I guess he lived over here too, though. But he bought it for him and his wife. Baby, I'm recording.
What?
You know I'm recording.
Are you recording it?
You know I am. I'm in here talking to myself, really?
Well, you always talk to yourself, so it's confusing.
No, I'm always recording.
I was talking to yourself.
Yeah, recording.
You sit there, you just stare at the TV, and you talk to yourself.
This is why I'm sitting here recording and there's a TV. Okay, but I'm going to shut up now because he's going to continue to make crazy noises and distract me more and more.